Welcome back everyone, it is Tyrion Raider here, aka Mike, if you prefer to just call me that, and today we are going to be doing a 100% challenge of kills, items and secrets for the city of Vilcabamba, the second level of Tomb Raider 1. And we are playing Tomb Raider 1 Remastered, so this is going to look a bit different from the original, but here it is. Okay, on this level, we have 29 kills, 13 items and 3 secrets, so 3 secrets like caves, 13 items, a bit more than caves, and there's going to be a bit more diversity in items. We will also have ammo pickups as well as medipacks. As for the enemies, pretty much the same. Bats, wolves, bears. I think I forgot to mention the bear at the start of caves, even though there was a bear in caves. I forgot to mention it, forgot about it. It's just sitting in a pit, so we didn't have to encounter it that much anyway, but it was there. So there'll be a bit more bear action in this level, and it's probably going to be a bit more tricky. The bears are going to be a bit more in your face, but we're going to just get going. Okay, for the start of this level, we do have an ambush of 4 wolves. How I like to handle this is just get Lara's guns out, and we're going to run around the corner to the left. And what we'll see here is 2 sleeping wolves. Target one, jump, turn, target the other. You might lose some health there. Third wolf here runs down, and there'll be a 4th wolf also. Oh, there it is. In Remaster, you can really take advantage of the jump flip if you want to, if you're nimble enough with the keyboard or whatever controller you're using. And now we've taken down those 4 wolves, what will happen is that we can explore the perimeter without interruption. So we're going to explore the perimeter of the first area of City of Vilcabamba. So this is it right here. Firstly, we've got this little corridor here with 2 bats in the rafters, so we'll deal with that now so we don't have to deal with that later. You can always tell when a bat triggers because you hear the squeak and you hear the flapping, so you know when you got bats around because you'll always hear the squeaks and the flaps. So that's useful, I guess. 4 bats here. You can count them, there's 5 of them, so if we count the corpses again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 bats there. Plus there's 2 more that were just around the corner which are not there anymore because we shot them down. So 7 bats so far and 4 wolves, and there's going to be another wolf coming up. And by the way out of this place is through this door. We have to find a key first. You can see the lock there right next to the door, so just keep that in mind for later, but right now we're attacking this wolf. So what we want to do here is we want to walk into this passageway and we want to back off a bit. We want to give ourselves some space because the wolf is about to come after us. Don't know if we walked close enough to it. We can try this again. Walk a little bit closer. Go back. There we go. Flush that wolf out. You just want to make sure it doesn't bite us and take off too much health. And there is a small medipack just behind this little plant here. So we'll pick that up and we'll continue our little quest. I think there's going to be more bats in the rafters here. Let's just keep going a bit. 1, 2, and 3. There we go, 3 more bats. And over here, we want to keep our guns drawn and we want to jump on this little platform. The reason being is because there's a wolf around. We saw it run just around the corner. We can target it from here. It can't get us from this little platform, so we're safe up here. And what's happened now is that we've completed the little perimeter quest. We've been around the first area of City of Vilcabamba, so what we can do now is we can explore closer to the middle of the room. And one thing I want to do is I want to take out another threat. And that threat is the bear in the room just here. So what we do here is I like to walk near the right door just there. So I'm just going to walk straight past it, right in front of the door, and then I'm going to jump up here. And then we have our guns drawn, of course, and we can see the bear run out. So the bear has gone over there. We'll just shoot it. Bears don't have that many hit points in this unless you're playing New Game Plus, so it takes a while for the bear to get up the stairs, and by the time it can come near you, you've basically killed it, so that's pretty good. Just be on the ball with that one. And if we go into the room in which the bear was located, we can climb up here. And when we climb up here, we see another small med pack. So a little reward for dealing with the first bear. Drop back down. And we can also take a dip in this pool as well. So we'll just dive in here. And through this pool, we'll have access to 2 secrets. So let's go collect them now. So we want to go to the right first, and we can do this quite quickly. We kind of have to because we've got a limited time in terms of how much air we have. So we go around the corner here. So just keep turning around to the left until you're behind the pillar basically. That opens the door elsewhere, and since we're nearly on half health, we want to swim all the way across the room. All the way across because there's another lever over here and the air bar is draining as we speak. We want to flip this lever over here. And then what we want to do is we want to swim straight up. And we swim straight up into the first secret. We see a cross over there on the floor. We see a small med pack, pick that up. And we also see a lever here. And this lever will open the door just there. But we're not done with the pool area yet. We're going to dive back down because we've got to go the other way this time. So we'll dive in. Going down. And this time we'll go left. So we'll just go on a bit of a swimming journey. Going to the left, we have to take a few turns, but it's pretty linear. There's nowhere else to go, really. So we just got to surface here. And when we surface here, we'll see a room with 4 dragon sculptures. We go around these pillars right here. And behind the second pillar, we see another secret room. So that's 2 secrets over and done with already. Magnum clips, we'll have the magnums later on. It's another weapon we are going to pick up. For now, we're just picking up ammo. So there you go. So we're going to be walking out of this secret now, doing a nice dive into the pool again. Swimming in the water again. And we can just exit out this way. I think this is the fastest way. We could exit out through the little trapdoor that leads to the first secret, but I think that's a bit too long. So we'll just surface out here. And what we do now is we've got to continue the main quest of this first area. So if we look around the room, we'll see over here, we've got a lever. Flip that. It opens a door right next to it. So we can go into this room, which has a wooden staircase. I'm not sure if this is wood. Actually, it's a form of wood, but it looks very much like a bamboo sort of wood. So yeah. Did they have bamboo in Peru? I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, jumping across this gap. And we see we have a crumbly floor right there. What we can do here is we can also sort of do a little bit of a dive to the left there and avoid that crumbly floor, because one thing we can do is we can pull this block out. And when we pull out this block, we get access. Yeah, she keeps looking down at the block because she wants to look into the corridor past the block. Anyway, if we climb up here, large med pack, and what we can do from here is we can run across that crumbly tile and go back out through that window again. And that's actually an achievement on the remastered version of the game. If you're collecting achievements, you can walk back out through that window. And if we want to look into this room also, we do have 2 very important items in here. We also have a bat. It's just above us. I think we shot it down. And if we go around this corner, we have a silver key. And if we go around the other corner, we have the gold idol. 2 very important items to finish this level, so make sure you've picked these up. And now we can't really do anything in this room. One thing we can do, if we want to, is I think we do it this way. We can just exit, and that's an achievement. But I don't want to do that because there's still extra stuff to do in that other room, so we'll go back in there. But yeah, that is an important route for speedrunners because they don't like doing all this extra stuff if they don't have to. they'd rather just jump out of this room quickly. But if you want an extra large med pack and a few more bats and you're doing a max percent, you have to go into this next room and you have to access the second floor. So what we do is we push the block back in here because we're going to have to climb on something to get to that second floor. Okay, this is a little bit tedious, but you'll get used to it. There's a lot of block pushing at times in Tomb Raider 1. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay, now we can use this block as a step stool. And what we can do is jump on it, turn around, jump up, bat squeak, and if we run over here, bat squeak again, 2 bats down, and I don't think there's any other bats here. If we walk around here, I don't really see any other trigger tiles around here. We'll hear more bat squeak if that's the case, but we've got a large medi over here, so just make sure you get that, because that's why we're here, to kill the bats and get the medipack, because we are doing a max percent challenge. And now we have another window we can climb out of, and if we didn't kill 2 bats at the beginning of this level, what we would have here is an opportunity to face them and destroy them now, but they're already gone, so we've got that out of our hair. So we can continue now. We go around this corner to the left here. And what we have here is we have a door and a lock. So this is where we use the silver key. I pointed this out earlier. Just put that key in the lock and go through the door. Jump across the darts and get your guns out, because there's a wolf on your right and a wolf on your left. And if you walk a little bit further forward, wolf on your left, wolf in the middle forward, and wolf on your right. Remember to jump around a lot because it stops you from getting injured. And what we have here is the second part of this level, which is defined by this red roof temple. We go through the left door for now because we have no other choice. The other 2 doors are not open. So we just run through here. Go around. In this level, we get a lot of grace when it comes to falling in certain areas. We have this pool to protect us from fall damage if we fall off these platforms. So we'll just learn to be careful here. So we'll just, whoops, see what happens when you fall. Sometimes it won't be that easy. Sometimes you'll fall on hard ground and you'll have to take damage, or you'll just die. So we'll try that again. Going across there. Going up these stairs. And we can do a fancy jump flip here. Take out that bat. And we keep going. Up the stairs. There'll be another bat up here also, so I'll keep the guns out. There it is. And we've got ourselves a small med pack. And we've got ourselves a lever. And since the lever's on the left side of the room, that's a clue that we drop off on the left side of this platform. We can do a safety drop just to be extra careful, because we want to land on this rock to get some shotgun shells. We are going to get a shotgun also, as well as magnums later on. And the shotgun will come sooner than the magnums. And we do another safety drop here. And we get the small medi here. Now, since we've flipped that lever, we have opened another door, and that door is right over here. So we go through here. And note to all who are going for achievements, there is also a collapsing tile achievement, so you might want to take some time just to run through this room and collapse all the tiles, just for fun. Or because you want to collect all achievements and it means a lot to you. Whatever your motivation, you can collapse the tiles. And we just do a running jump here. And I'll just run across here, collapsing tiles as I go. Well, I'll just flip and take out the last one. I think that's all of them. Yep. And if you want to get up a little bit faster and don't want to worry about the collapsing tiles, you can also just climb up here as well. Anyway, let's keep going. Climbing up a little bit further. We've still got a bit of a ways to go. Jump up here. Now we're back to the doorway. Climbing up more stairs. into a room that looks very much like the other, except the lever's on the right side this time, and this time you want to really be careful that you are dropping off to the right side, because what we'll have here, if we do a safety drop here, we can see that there's only a narrow platform to fall on, and we want to fall onto that rock specifically because we don't want to take fall damage, so just make sure you do that. Anyway, continuing on, the middle door should now be open. And we have a hazard here, we have some swinging axes, so just be careful with the timings here, make sure you're not getting cleaned out by the axe, they can do quite a bit of damage. So going through here, flipping the lever, and we can see through that gate where we need to go very shortly. But first a little detour to the right here. Climbing out here. Going up these steps. And there's a lever over there, so we're going to flip that lever. And that's going to open the door. And that door will be necessary because there's a door behind it, which we need to open also. And there should be another bear down here, so we want to locate it. And if we cannot locate it, we can get back into the axe room through that door over there, and there's a bear. Oh, there's the bear over there. It might stay under our platform though, and that can be annoying. What we can do, I'll just demonstrate this, we can run down here and we can quickly, well, be swift, but we can jump across here and just be careful of the swinging axes here, but you've got a safe vantage point to take out the bear here. It might be more efficient to stand right over here. If the bear comes back, we've already done some damage. Maybe we'll stand here. There we go, the bear's across the pool, so it's not going to get us. Okay, bear down. Now we go to the left here. We go to the left because we find a staircase. We can turn off the axes by flipping this switch here, or lever, or whatever you want to call it. That'll stop the axes. That's pretty useless because we're not going back in the axe room. I guess that's okay if you want to backtrack, or you missed out on the gold idol. That might be a good reason to go back, but we haven't. We got everything. But there's one more thing to get. You'll see that I'm standing in a little passageway here. If you follow that down, be careful and safety drop down. But we've heard the secret chime. There is a third secret in this level, and we get down carefully. And you pick up the Uzi clips right here. We will also be getting Uzis on top of Magnums and Shotgun. And they're the 3 extra weapons we can have in Tomb Raider 1. The Magnums and Uzis are similar to the pistols, that they're dual-wield weapons, so she'll have 2 of them, whereas with the shotgun she'll just have 1. Anyway, we can drop back down here. And as we can see, we have somewhere to put the gold idol. So we'll just put that away. That door opens, and that door opens into the next level. So before we go through, we'll check our statistics, and we can see we've got 3 out of 3 secrets, 13 out of 13 items, and 29 kills. So that seems about right, and all in under 20 minutes. So let's go through this door here. It looks like we're going to the Lost Valley now, which will be very exciting with a few more surprises. So let's go through this door. And we are done with City of Vilcabamba. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you learned something from it, or you just enjoyed watching it because you just love Tomb Raider. And I hope you have a good day. We'll be back with the Lost Valley in our next playthrough, and I hope to see you there also. And thank you for watching. See you later.